Hi, my name is Michael, or you can call me MBL Designs, and it's time for another MOC showcase. And today I'm gonna showcase my Wonder Woman versus Cheetah MOC. So the idea with this one actually originated from me wanting to do something with Wonder Woman and Cheetah, basically, but I didn't want to do anything that I've done before, basically. So I really started looking up Greek architecture and stuff like that, considering that Wonder Woman is from the fictional island of Themyscira near Greece, and with all of the connection to Greek mythology within the Wonder Woman lore, wanted to do something along those lines. And I actually found this picture of like an aquarium detail display, whatever they are called, but this little thing for like aquariums, and that kind of started the inspiration for this, especially with like the leaning pillar here and also the pillars back here as well. But something I also wanted to do, because I'm someone who's really not a big fan of just having set angles, like for example, right now I'm displaying the set at an angle, or not the set, but the MOC, compared to something like this. And even from this angle, you can see that we have other angles in play, like this whole section here is at an angle, and also the whole platform with the pillars as well. And that's something I really wanted to do, because I do not really like when everything is straight and narrow. I want things to be a bit offset and stuff like that. So taking a look here, you can see that this whole platform, or this part of the actual base, is at an angle to begin with, just connected in with clips, just like so. And you can also see from on top right there that this whole platform right here, let's see if I can take it out, is also at an angle, which is something I also wanted to do. And you can see underneath that I haven't tiled the whole thing because that was not needed. And same with underneath here, which is a great tip for anyone who's wanting to build something like this, is just use the colors that are, or what's the best way to phrase it? For example, the main colors here are gray, both dark gray and light gray. And it would be stupid of me to have those colors or pieces that I may need on the top to use underneath. So just use colors that you need for things you actually can see. And for things you can't see, you can use whatever parts you want. And something I really liked about this is that you can see here that it's completely flush with the different wedge plates I have on top, which is the main thing I wanted when I built this. With all of that said, my first idea was to actually have all of these rock details on the front in dark tan as they are, but at the beginning my thought was to have all of these in dark gray, which I actually tried, and it did not look good, because it didn't really contrast that well with the dark gray of the actual platform right here. So that was something I scrapped after I had built it. So my challenge then was to do just a color swap, and for some places it was a bit difficult because the pieces did not exist in the dark gray or in dark tan. So I had to do a few changes. For example, let's see if I can take this off. So in dark gray, I don't have the piece with me right now, but in dark gray there is actually a bigger piece that is basically this exact shape, but has two studs on top here. That does not exist in dark gray or dark tan. So this was the substitute that I came up with, because it's the exact same shape, and it did the purpose I needed. And that's also something I really like about this section. I do have some foliage here with vines growing around. But it's also the fact that this is at a completely different level than the whole other part of the actual rock face. And you can actually see it right here. But you can see that this sticks up like in half plate higher than the pieces next to it. And that is because it actually is a half plate higher, because I have all of these laying on their side and then have bricks on top of there. So to actually have that strongly connected, I did use a clip on one of these bar round pieces as well, which I really like the solution for that. But yeah, you do see Wonder Woman and Cheetah facing off. I did use some of the action display pieces from the CMF minifigure series for DC, and yeah, there isn't really much else. I was really happy that I actually found this shield, which did not come in one of the normal DC superhero sets, but actually came in one of the DC Superhero Girls sets. So I was really happy to find that on Bricklink, because I didn't really know that existed until I found it at one store I was buying from. So that was a really nice surprise in my opinion. And this has to be at least one of my favorite MOCs to date, because I just love, as I said, the different angles and just how it looks in general, because this was something completely new to me to try out, doing this different type of environment, which I haven't done before, and especially doing like all of the ruins, having some columns being dug into the ground, for example one here and one on the other side right there, and even have like this temple feeling run down, having the stairs leading up to the actual platform being broken, and then having pieces of the, preferably a roof that was on top, being destroyed. So I really love the whole feeling this MOC actually sets up. So yeah, that's everything I have to say about this MOC. So please rate, comment and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in another video. Thank you for watching.